Good morning, family. Once again, it's your friendly neighborhood Celious coming to you. I guess I don't have to tell you what today is. Um, Today, obviously, is a day that has changed each and every one of our lives significantly. Significantly, man, I can't even talk this morning. But anyway, so the thought of the day is 9/11. Where were you? What were you doing? Has it impacted you personally? Like, did you lose someone, family member, friend, relative of another relative through marriage, co-worker, whatever the case may be? I can tell you where I was at 9/11, 13 years ago, doing what I'm usually doing, working. I actually was working for a group home in Kinston by the name of Nova Behavioral Healthcare. Shout out to Nova, all my Nova people. Some of you are on my page. You know who you are. One love. But anyway, I was working there. One of the individuals was on one-on-one, and he wasn't going to day treatment that day. And so I was called in by the house manager, the supervisor, Ms. Vanessa Gaddy. Ms. Vanessa, I don't know where you at, but hope you're doing good, and everything. But anyway, she called me in and she asked me to come and sit with him. And so I remember he was in his room. I go and check on him periodically, but for the most part, he could be in his room because he was on bed rest. So I'm sitting in the front room and, I had the TV on. I was probably looking at it, reading because I, had a book or something or whatever the case may be, going over paperwork and whatnot. And all of a sudden, I'll never forget, he hollers out of the room, "Hey, yo, Mr. C, yo, turn to the news, dog. They done hit the towers in New York, dog. Turn, dog. Check it out." So I'm like, "Dude, what is you talking about?" He's like, "Yo, for real. Word up. Turn to the news, dog. They done hit the towers, man. It's like some out of a movie." So I changed the channel to CNN, and sure enough, I'm sitting there looking at the whole incident, and I'm in like disbelief. Now, for those of you that truly know me, know me beyond Facebook, be it family, close friends, co-workers, y'all know that nothing pretty much doesn't rattle me. I'm pretty much cool about everything. I rarely get overly excited. This was one of those days that I couldn't hold my cool. I immediately used my cell phone, which I know is against policy, but I had to call my old man. Call Frank, see what's good with him. Mind you, he's in Philly, not New York, but still doesn't matter. And so I called him, see what was up. And so he was like, "Yeah, man." I'm like, "What's up, old man?" He was like, "Nothing much, son. What's good with you?" It's nothing, just checking to see if everything's good, man. I seen the towers and everything. Had to check on you. He said, "Man, I'm good, boss. I'm good. But yes, it's messed up." Of course, those weren't his exact words. And anybody that knows him knows those aren't his exact words, but pretty much that's what he was saying. But anyway, long story short, I told him, I said, "Well, look, man, I just want to call you. I'm at work. Can't be on this phone long. Just had to check on you." So he was like, "Yeah, I can dig it." So I said, "Well, I'll holler at you a little bit later, man. Love you, old guy." And he was like, "Love you too, big guy." And that was it. The point that I'm trying to make is that this incident was so serious and so far-reaching that it changed everything. And to quote Cat Williams, when I say everything, I mean everything. Everything. Now it affects the way we move on planes. It affects everything. Even just what you do locally things are different. All types of, security clearances and everything. It's just, it really took the normalcy and innocence of a lot of things and flipped it on its ear. To the people that have lost family, friends, whomever on that day 13 years ago, my heart goes out to you. They say time heals all wounds. I don't totally believe that. I think time allows you to maybe deal with those wounds a little bit better, but I don't think it ever truly heals, in my opinion, because, it's always in the back of your mind. When the day actually comes up, it's in front of you. So, with that being said, I don't think that's a true statement. But nonetheless, my sincere condolences and, just prayers still go out to those that are still suffering from this. To the rest of us that may not have been affected with the loss of a loved one or friend or whatever, I still say, look, man, we still got to do what we got to do. That was a very heinous act of cowardice. And when you have that kind of cowardice in this world, it just tears everything up. So with that being said, I just hope and pray that everybody reflects on what today is, reflect on what today isn't, and just pray for a better future as best we can. With everything that's going on, that's all we can do. That's all we can do. And that's about it. That's my thought for today. I hope everybody, takes time to do those things and think about those things. And reach out to somebody you haven't reached out to in a while. Speak to somebody that you haven't talked to in a while. Show love to somebody that, you haven't spoken to in a while for whatever reason. Sometimes life has us too busy, or we think we're too busy. But it's never a time where you can't just take a few minutes of your day and just say, yo, you was on my mind, just had to get at you, let you know what's going on, I'm thinking about you. Some of us spend all this time on Facebook, and it's nothing wrong with that. Don't get me wrong. But I still say it's nothing wrong with the actual phone call. Facebook and text messaging and emails have made us such an impersonal society. But call somebody, tell them what's up. You ain't got to stay long on the phone. You ain't got to be all in their business. Yo, what's up? I was thinking about you. Like I said, family member, friend, classmate, whoever. Just holler at them. Let them know what's good. You'd be surprised. They may be glad to hear from you. You know what I'm saying? They may actually be glad to hear from you to know that everything's good with you. So I know I ran over my time a little bit. I try to keep it short, but today, being the day, I felt like, I just let it run for as long as it did. So it's a little lengthy today, family, but, charge it to my head and not my heart. But anyway, y'all have a great day, blessed day, stay up. Know that I'm praying for you. Hopefully you're doing the same for me. And we're going to get through this together. This has been your friendly neighborhood Celious. One love. Peace.